What are some worthwhile skills to develop when you are preparing for CAT, right? Some of these are non-negotiable, but all of these are super important, very vital, right? Have a good UG score. If you are still in college and preparing for CAT, this is for you. If you are already working, then it's a gone case. But if you are still in college, forget about everything else and have a great UG score. That is super important. It acts as a key part in your composite score in many schools. So it is important to have a good UG score. If you are in your third year and you have a 3-year course and you can still pull your CGPA up by 2 points, 1.5 points, 1 point, whatever you can improve, try and push yourself to improve that. That is super important, because you cannot change your UG scores or semester marks in the future. So this is super important today. So fix that, right? What are other important things that you can do, right? You can learn what is happening around. So go through your current affairs, go through your GK, your static GK, right? Go find PDFs from the internet, go find websites from the internet, take quizzes and do all of that. But GK is super important, current affairs is super important. Know what is happening around you, at least from now until your next March, April, because until then your interviews will get over. So if you have a sense of what is happening from now, right, then you don't have to panic and prepare and really worry about GK part during your interviews. So start doing that as well. Side by side, it is super important. Don't be the guy who says, hey, I've scored 99, but any GK question you ask me, I'm going to smile and then say, sorry sir, I don't know. Don't be that guy, right? So start preparing for GK current affairs from now. At least spend half an hour, 1 hour knowing what is happening around. As long as you know, you don't have to deep dive completely. You can always do that later. But you cannot do that if you don't know what has happened, what has transpired. So make sure you understand, or you spend time in doing GK and current affairs and learning and knowing what is happening around. For example, GPT-4 was released, right? And Microsoft's Copilot uses GPT-4. How many of you knew this part, right? I knew GPT-4 was released. I knew Microsoft released Copilot. I did not know that Copilot was using GPT-4 and not GPT 3.5 as before. So know these nuances. Those are super helpful, right? If you are someone who says, I'm definitely getting into finance, then CFA, FRM, these are some courses that you can think of, right? So CFA level 1, level 2, a lot of people who are super keen on finance related management outcomes, right? They do this to equip themselves beforehand. If you are someone who's looking forward to operations, then do your Six Sigma, green belt, yellow belt, whatever you can, right? In that time. So definitely do that. Your Google certification, not very useful nowadays because everybody has this digital marketing certificate. But in a market where everybody has something, if you don't have, then it might it might backfire on you. So might as well pick up that certificate on the way as well and see where it takes you. So spend time in doing things that are helpful, right? Focus on your college. If you are still in college, focus on your grades. The grades are super important. You cannot change them in the future, right? Focus on current affairs and general knowledge. Focus on understanding or doing some courses that might help you if you are inclined towards some specific things. So even if you are not inclined towards anything at all, learn Excel and PowerPoint. These are super important. Another important thing, if you are an engineer, that might help you is learning the basics of accounting, right? So learn these two things. Even the basics of economics might be helpful. So learn these things, especially Excel and PowerPoint, super helpful during your MBA. Right, so these are some things that you might want to learn side by side from now until your CAT and until your admission, so that your MBA becomes that much better, right, and easier and more manageable to you compared to your peers. Right? Best wishes.